welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and today we are in Mostar in Bosnia and Herzegovina. We literally arrived this morning. My camera isn't fully charged either, so I don't know how much I'll show you today. We're a little bit tired. The bus was horrendous. It was just so hot and so windy and up and down and gross. Anyway, we've arrived in Mostar and this is the best I've felt for about a week, even though I'm on my period, even though we had a horrible journey here. So I thought I'd start the vlog and show you a little bit today at least. We're here for a week, so I've got plenty of time to show you everything. First thing is to get some food. So we are staying right on the main road through Mostar, which is actually an incredible location. I think we're only a couple of minutes from the old bridge. We are currently looking for food though, so we're not going to go directly there, but I guess we might see it afterwards. And there's actually a supermarket just across the street from where we're staying as well. Caribou Coffee, looks like a place to work, Joan was just saying. But yeah, first thing is to find somewhere to eat. We're just currently also walking past a mosque, which is beautiful, very old and gorgeous. Right, looks like there's lots of things down here, so hopefully we'll find something. Okay, we are clearly arriving into the touristy area with lots of bars and restaurants and shops selling sunglasses and sports tops and figs, yummy. What about this one on the right, a little cafe? Unless it's just cakes and ice cream and things maybe. This one on the left. Oh, that restaurant down there is busy. Okay, so we've had a quick look at the menu. We're going to eat here, restaurant Neretva. I'm so dyslexic. Quick look at the menu. I think I'm going to get a salad and I'm going to get some seats hopefully. Okay guys, lunch was delicious, but it did cost 18 euros for basically chicken and chips, and then Jeremy got the cevapi thing, whatever it's called, the like food from here. We are now walking through the kind of old part of town. It's very touristy here, but it looks like they've got some Turkish like Ottoman desserts. That could be interesting to try sometime. This is the shop. Okay, so we have made it to the view of the bridge. It reminds us both of Rishikesh, and I think it's because of the bridge, because of the kind of decorations and things, and also the little beach down there with like the boats and things. It's very Rishikesh vibes. There's a big cross up there as well on the hill. And lots of bars and cafes and restaurants and things down here. We were also just saying as well, it seems very different to Serbia, Montenegro and even Trebinje where we were just before here. It's a lot more, what did you say, like Ottoman-inspired, influenced. Yeah, there's just a lot more like scarves or like the metalwork or yeah, like Turkish things I guess. So very different to what we've seen so far. This is kind of what I mean by metalwork, like these plates and jewellery and bowls and all this kind of thing, and then there's people actually in there working as well, so you can probably go in and watch them if you want to. This is so touristy, but actually to be fair, a lot of it seems handmade. Like there's a leather shop bag we've just seen, a leather bag shop even, I think I said that wrong. There's also somebody painting, so I think a lot of these things are handmade, but very touristy. Which is not always a bad thing. I do like touristy. Okay, so we have made it to the bridge. There's a shop selling all these sort of things and they put it all out for display. But I will say the stone is very slippy, so be careful because I've slipped almost a couple of times already. And the floor of the bridge has these so you can step on them so that you don't slide all the way down, which is very practical because, like I said, very slidey. Also very busy. And this is the view of where we've just been. So we came from that road on the right hand side. This is like a little fairy tale town. Like, it kind of doesn't look real. Okay, so this is the view the other side. There's actually a diving board there. I don't know if you can see that, in like a little beach area. And I think this guy might jump off. They basically get paid by tourists to jump off the bridge, I think. I don't really understand it, to be honest. It really reminds me of Rishikesh though. It's funny. Okay, and this is the view from where we came. And there's always beautiful cafes and things on this side, overlooking the bridge. It's very windy, guys. But also, look how busy it is. Wowza. I don't know if you can see the guys on the bridge there. There's two of them now. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them actually on the bridge. I think they charge 50 euros to jump off, which is crazy. Sorry. Again, very busy this side. It's beautiful, but it is blimmin' busy. I was saying to Jeremy, it might be best to come in the morning sometime to like avoid most of the crowds. I think afternoons are usually busier. It's really cool though.
Come back.
This bridge, I think, is called the Wonky Bridge or the Wobbly Bridge. I think it might be the Wonky Bridge. Unless it's a completely different bridge, but I think it's that one that I've seen on Google. We're sort of still walking through the market madness, but it would be quite nice to go down there and see the beach. But I think we'll carry on up first and then maybe come back. Just going to give you another look at the shops and things. It's kind of overwhelming how busy it is, if I'm honest. It's a lot. Okay, we've come to the other end of the kind of crazy streets. We're looking for a way to get down to the beach and down to the Wonky Bridge or Wobbly Bridge, whatever it's called. I'm just not entirely sure how we get down there. And Jeremy is scoping out which figs he can pick because we've been looking at figs the whole trip. There's so many fig trees and these ones are actually black and purple and look ready. But I don't think we can reach any of them.
Come with a stick.
You can take the nature boy out of nature. No, what is it? You can take the boy out of nature, but you can't take the nature out of the boy. Like, he is a country bumpkin through and through. Anyway, we're heading down now, hopefully, down to the beachy area. Okay, talking of fig trees, this one is absolutely huge and it's full. Look at this tree, Jeremy. Look at this tree, it's huge. It's absolutely full of them. This is a cute little restaurant. There's the Wonky Bridge again in the view. We've somehow missed it again. We don't know how to get down to the bridge or down to the beach. So maybe if we try and get down to this bridge, we'll then find our way. It's not easy. I just looked on Google. It's called the Crooked Bridge, not the Wonky or the whatever else I said. It's called the Crooked Bridge. And here it is in all her glory. So pretty, and there's an artist here drawing it. This is literally like a fairy tale. So pretty. Let's go on the Crooked Bridge. So that's the views one way. And this is the views the other way. These are really cute little terraces where you can sit and have dinner or lunch, whatever, next to the river. It's so cute. Okay guys, we've made it down to the beach area at the bottom of the bridge. I've still not seen anyone jump off, but it does look a bit quieter up there at the moment than what it was when we were up there. But I love the buildings behind, and this yellow one in particular with like the decorations around the windows and things. But this is also where you can get a boat trip. I think it was €10 for 10 minutes, something like that. Yeah. €10, 10 minutes for a little boat trip. So we are currently sat in the shade by the beach. This is where all the boats are leaving from at €10 for 10 minutes. But there's also where people are jumping in off these diving boards. And actually the current is quite strong. When you watch them swimming from the beach over, they do struggle to get, go straight. Let's see if this person's going to jump. Do you think he's going to go?
No.
No, I don't think he is. Oh, he's not going backwards, surely. Oh my God, he's going to do a flip or something.
He knows what he does. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's doing his tiptoes and everything.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Smooth.
It's funny as well because people on the beach then applaud the dive. That's funny. Okay guys, I don't know if I actually showed you this bit, but it's kind of like a bar. They have local craft beer as well, made here in Mostar. So I think it could be quite a cool place to come in the evenings. It's currently like 4:15 and there's already music playing. But I think if we were to come at like 6, 7, 8 p.m, it could be a bit of a vibe. We've been watching people jumping off. There's another one. Off there. There's sometimes men stood at the top of this bridge, but they've not jumped off yet, and we've been here for maybe half an hour at least. So I don't know what they're doing, if they're just waiting for €50 to get paid and then they jump off, or if this is like building the hype, or I don't know. I'll let you know how many times we see someone jumping off there, and we're going to be here for a week, so we'll see. Okay guys, a third guy got up to the top, and apparently they've been collecting money, so they might jump. So I'm going to film and see. I don't think they're going to jump. I think it's all a show. Oh, they are getting money though, to be fair. Okay, we've come up to the bridge and he's still not jumped. There's a lot of people waiting, but... Okay guys, we are back at the house. I'll show you probably over the next couple of days where we're staying, but we just basically got an ice cream. I got a caramel, it was yum. It was like 80 cents in euros or 1.50 of the local money. We then popped into one shop, it was terrible, so we went into another shop and I thought this can't be worse than the first one, and it was worse, believe it or not. Anyway, I did pick up a Fanta Peach, which I've never tried before. Oh, that smells good, so I thought we could try it together. Very sweet, oh my God. Ugh. I'll drink it, but I don't need that again. Very sweet. Anyway, that's probably going to be it for today. I'll continue the vlog in the next couple of days. I don't know what we're doing or how much I'll be vlogging, but I'll show you anything interesting that we get up to. Good morning, welcome to day 2. It's currently about 11:15, something like that. We've been outside for about half an hour at least, walking around, sort of the locals part of town, like not where the tourists are. We kind of went the opposite direction of where the old bridge is and walked around some of the streets. There's people sat in cafes and starting to have lunch and things like that. I got myself a little chocolate bread thing. It's not a croissant, it was basically warm bread with chocolate inside. It was good, it cost about 80 cents in euros, and we've crossed 2 bridges and then come down here, and I thought, you know what, I need to start the vlog today because I do want to show you more of Mostar. So this is where we're at now. We've walked across a bridge and then come down some steps to this gorgeous view. Jeremy has just dipped his toes in the water. Apparently it's freezing. The current is quite strong in the middle of the water, but I think if you were to go kind of down the side here, there's some steps into the water. I think you could just sit and chill, but apparently it's freezing. This is the current view. So first of all, we walked down here, crossed over that bridge back there, walked through this part of town, crossed over this bridge. We've then come down these steps here. And this is the view. The water is so turquoise. I don't know if it's going to show up properly on camera, probably, but it's so turquoise. And I don't know if that's to do with the minerals. There's got to be some reason behind it. Don't know. But yeah, it's gorgeous down here. And it's nice because there's no one, literally no one. There's about 4 or 5 old women taking pictures, but that's it. But yeah, there's also steps down here. So you could have that as like a little swimming pool area where there's no current and just like sit in the water. And I also think here, because it's shallow, it'll probably be quite warm. That is so pretty. Okay, so we've come into town and we're walking past this, which was an old shopping centre, like an old mall. I think it was built in the 1970s, and these are big like reliefs, and yeah, very unusual, very different. I'm going to leave on screen somebody's Google review because they put some information about it, so you can pause that if you want to read. But very interesting, but it's just fallen to disrepair, like no one's looking after it, so it's just abandoned, which is a bit of a shame. And we're close to the East bus station. It's kind of an odd part of town, if I'm honest. Lots of graffiti, let's just say that, and possibly bullet holes, like in that building up there. Like, is that bullet holes from the war? Or is it just damaged? Don't know. So we're not entirely sure, but we think that might be bullet holes in the building, because I don't know what else would make these sort of holes in a building. It's interesting. So guys, we walked north. I don't know if it's north. We walked up, basically, it is north, to the train station to see if we could get a train from here to Sarajevo next week. But actually the train station is abandoned, like it's not working anymore. And then we're crossing over a bridge to get to the other side because there is a mall up here. We're going to go and have a look and get some food, because there's 2 supermarkets in town that we looked at yesterday and they were just not great at all. So we're hoping if we go to a big one out of town, we'll be able to get things like hummus or just nicer veggies and things, because the ones in town were not great at all. Anyway, we're on the bridge and we're looking north, and it's a lot more green up this way, and it's so nice. So this is the view of the city kind of on the right hand side, and the river passing all the way through. So it is so wide here, and the water is so blue and gorgeous, and you can actually see how fast it's going from all the waves around here. And there's like a small little island. I was saying to Jeremy, that is a place to be. If you can somehow cross over to there, that would be so nice, because you wouldn't hear anyone or anything. And the mountains in the background, there's even some men on this rock here. It's beautiful though. And then there's a bit of the bridge that sticks out, so you can kind of have a good look. So you can see the bridge. And then I think the mall that we're going to is just a couple of minutes up there. But yeah, how nice is that? Okay guys, we have made it to the mall. It's very loud in here, but it's way bigger than we were expecting. It's kind of huge. So we've got Konsum down there, which is what we're going to be getting, where we're going to be getting our food and things. There's New York, which is a shop we see quite often. There's DM, which is like cosmetics. Zara, Deichmann, Burger King, sports things. There's even the cinema, and then at the top it looks like that. So if you ever need to do some shopping in Mostar, this might be a good place to come. So we're in the supermarket, and Jeremy was just looking at protein powders, because we keep buying little bottles of protein, and I think it'd just be easier to buy a powder and make it ourselves. But I wanted to show you this drink that I keep seeing everywhere, and I don't know if they have it in other parts of the world or if it's just in this part of the world. But it's this called Neutrino Lab, and it's basically just raw ingredients, I guess. So like this one, apple, peach, strawberry and raspberry, that's literally all is in there. There's nothing else. So there's no added sugars or preservatives, 100% vegan and yummy, and 100% fruit, and that's it. And I've just looked at the ingredients, it literally is just what it says it is. So apple, blueberry and sour cherry, apple, kiwi, spinach and banana, apple, raspberry, strawberry and beetroot, apple, orange, carrot and ginger, apple, mango, papaya and banana. They've got loads of different ones. And then they've also got this one, which is like an energy boost. So apple, mango, orange and black tea. And then they've got a matcha one, which is apple, kiwi, pineapple and matcha. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I don't know if you have that in other parts of the world or if it's just been here, because obviously we've only been here for the past 3 months. But yeah, it's really cool branding. I really like that it's just the raw ingredients. So like apple, strawberry, raspberry, banana, oat and flax seeds. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that. Let me know if you've seen that anywhere else or if it's just in Serbia, Montenegro and Bosnia and Herzegovina. guys, it's the next day. It's currently 2 p.m. We have just arrived at Caribou Coffee to come and work here. The music's playing, so I need to be quick. Last night we went for a walk around the old town, and at the crooked bridge there was some music playing, which was really nice. I've just got a lime drink, and I feel like it's missing about a third of the drinks. It stops here, and it's super sweet. And Jeremy got the hibiscus thing, which is incredibly sweet. There's no way he's going to drink that. Anyway, we're going to be here for a couple of hours getting some work done, and I'll talk to you later. Hi guys, it's the next day, it's Saturday. Yesterday we ended up staying in the cafe for about 3 hours. I then got too cold, music was very loud. I think there was something else going on. I was like, let's just go home. So we came home. Jeremy had a work call this evening. We had dinner at home, chatting to somebody else who was staying here. We really didn't do much for me to be able to show you. Today we have been chilling out actually this morning, probably doing a little bit of work, but not being too busy. It's currently about 3:30 and we're going to walk to the swimming pool. We were talking to the owners of the Airbnb this morning and saying, oh yeah, we're going to go in the river because it's really hot at the moment. I think it's like 40 degrees at least. And they said, okay, don't go in the river because it's dangerous. Basically, it's really fast flowing. I think I showed that in a couple of clips already. And apparently the water can suck you into caves and you can get stuck, so it can be really dangerous, especially when the water is high. He said the water is low, but anyway, he said there's a swimming pool in town. It'll be busy because obviously it's summer and it's hot and it's a Saturday especially. But he said you'd be better off paying to go there and have a nice swim and lay in the sun and things like that rather than going in the river because, also he said a lot of the sewage waste from Mostar is put in the river, so it's not clean either, so it's like not safe for several different reasons. Long story short, we're going to the swimming pool today, so I think it's about a 10-15 minute walk, something like that, to get there. We've made ourselves matches, we've got our towels, and we're just going to go and hang out. I think it closes at 7, so we'll be there probably from like 4 till 7 if we stay the whole 3 hours, but I'm looking forward to it and thought I'd take you along with us. Okay guys, so we've been at the pool for a little while now. We laid our towels down and went for a swim, which was gorgeous, but it was freezing. It is so cold, but it's nice and refreshing. I'm going to show you a little bit, but there are obviously children in bathing suits, so I always feel a little bit weird filming on beaches and pools and things because you never know like who you're going to put on film basically, but I'll give you a quick view. So there's a bar on the right hand side, big swimming pool. There's actually a club at the back there which is open in the evenings. Apparently it's the only club or the best club in Mostar. And then seating kind of all around the sides. Hi everyone, it's a couple of days later. I don't think I vlogged yesterday, but we have walked up a hill to come to a church. We thought it might be closed because it looks like a construction site, so I'll show you that on the way out. We've just popped our head in and I'm just going to go in and show you the inside. It's very windy up here. It's actually quite nice because I was sweaty. Let me show you the inside because they're redoing everything and it's all white and gorgeous like marble almost. So let's go inside. So this is the doors and even these look quite new. And this is the view. They've got like new steps and things on the side. And the people are doing the floor, the tiles. It's just all plain white, and usually churches in the Balkans are Orthodox churches, so they're all, lots of paintings in blue and red and very colourful. So I wonder if it will get painted or if it's going to stay this kind of white colour, but it's really powerful like this. It's so minimalist and beautiful. Okay, it's very windy. Oh my god, I'm being blown over by the wind. Anyway, this is what it looks like on the outside, so we thought, oh, we won't be allowed in because it's like a construction site, but actually you can come in even though there's like scaffolding everywhere and all these kind of details, which, how nice is that? The tiles are so lovely. But yeah, there's scaffolding on the outside, but you can come in. And then we've got views of the mountain. And then Mostar is down here. I think that bit there might be the bridge somewhere here. The old bridge. But this is Mostar from above, which is cool. Okay, so we're now making our way to the Mostar Tower. I think it's called like the Peace Tower or something. But in order to get there, we have to go through the touristy section and cross over the old bridge. And I was just a bit like, ugh. Because I think once you've done this once or twice, you kind of don't need to do it a lot more times because it is just the same thing over and over again. And it's busy and kind of annoying, to be honest. So I was kind of hoping it would be quieter if we come in the morning. Fair enough, it's like 11:30 now, but it's still busy, as you can see behind me. But we're going up the steps again, going over the bridge. We've still not seen anyone jump off, but to be fair, we've not spent a lot of time here either, like at the bridge. But a couple that we spoke to who were here for a couple of days, they did see somebody jumping off, so it does happen. I think they just have to get enough money to do it. Right, I need to be careful so I don't fall off, fall over. Let's do one more look over here. Probably the last time, to be honest. I don't know if we'll come back. And then also one more look the other side. It's busy. It's so busy. Okay, we have arrived at the tower. I hope there's a lift and it's not steps. I'll let you know. Okay guys, we are in the lift. It was €3 each to get in. You go up to 75 metres or something, and then you can walk some steps to get right to the top where there's better views. So we'll see. So I think she said as well, I think she said it was built in 2000 after the war, and that's why it's called like the Peace Tower or something. Yeah, I don't know that we're getting amazing views just yet. Let's look around this side. So this is the view out of one of the windows. I think we're going to climb up to the top and see if it's a better view. We are walking up steps, so I'm out of breath, but there's a huge bell here. There's also information on the walls as well of different things in and around Mostar, so you can read about different things. Let's keep going. This looks kind of like a silo. It's kind of creepy just being like concrete, and there's, you know, the walls aren't even finished and there's paint on the steps and things. It doesn't feel very polished. Anyway, I think we're nearly at the top. Okay, we are at the top and it's not even open. I was hoping it'd be a bit like the Eiffel Tower where it's all open, but it's just big windows. So let me show you the views. Okay, so this is the view one way. I think this is the same view I showed you downstairs. Mountains and lots of kind of new buildings, I would say. The river is going along here, that greenery. So I think the old bridge should be down here somewhere. So I'm going to zoom you in. So there's the mosque that's kind of near the touristy area. I'm going to try and point like here. This part is where all the shops and restaurants and things are, and then this bit here is where the old bridge is, and that bit's kind of where all the markets and things are. So if I zoom you back out, you can kind of get a bit of a view. This side, the view is just a mountain and some houses and things at the bottom. And then this way we can't get close to because that's where the steps are. And again, just mountains and houses, I guess. Just a little FYI guys, a little warning. There's a severe weather warning on the weather app because it's like 38 degrees in the shade, which means in the sun it's 40 something. It is so freaking hot. So if you come in July and August, expect heat, and I'd recommend going out in the mornings and the afternoons. It's almost midday and it is so hot. My face just keeps going bright red and I'm sweating buckets and it's gross. So just thought I'd let you know it is hot here. Also, just wanted to show you some more buildings with bullet holes in. There's actually quite a few as you walk around the city, which is kind of interesting. Also kind of sad that obviously it's due to war and violence and things. Hi guys, it's 7:15. We have been working today. I filmed a video for Healing After Infant Loss, done some other things. Anyway, we've come out to a certain district. It's on the way to the swimming pool. We walked past here the other day and saw loads of artwork on the walls, so we decided to come out tonight and have a look, and I thought I would show you them. Jeremy's photographing them as well for him, like for himself. And this is the first one I wanted to show you.